So if you started TikTok you already know one good product decides most of how a video performs. You know you have to get in early, you've got a pile of samples sitting at home, you've got the tools, cal data, Fastmoss, whatever you're using. But every time you see a product blowing up, it's already saturated. Or you hop on a product that's popping up, film 10, 15 videos on it, get a little traction, and now you're stuck. Do I double down or do I move on? Here's what we are going to cover. First, how to spot a product when it's popping up but not saturated yet. There are 4 signals I check. Second, once you find one, how to tell if it's right for you, because a viral product doesn't mean it's a product for you. Third, I'm going to give you the exact prompt I use so you can copy this whole system and the rule I use for when to keep pushing and when to quit. Quick thing about me, at this point I've caught dozens of products before they blew up. Not because I've got some secret sauce, it's just a few metrics, and once you know them, you can spot the viral products that fit you too. So let's get into it. So first, how I spot products early. At this point, I'm not scrolling Fastmoss page by page anymore. I just call their API or use Excelseed. If you want to spot products early the same way I do, without spending that much time, you need 2 things. First, we need an API key from Fastmoss Cal Data, any tool like that. And second, an AI tool. It can be Cloud Code or Kodak. You basically give it your API key, give it the key metrics, tell it what you need, and they'll find products for you automatically. We only need 3 endpoints from the API. 1 to search product, 1 to check daily sales, and 1 to pull the product's top selling videos. Then we just give it the rules. I simplified it into 4 steps. Step 1, we give the metrics we want. First, search the US market, pick your category, house, skincare, home, any niches work. And for total sales, I like 2,000 to 40,000. Under 2,000 units sold is too early. There might not even be a trend yet. And over 40,000 is a bit too blown up. The competition probably gets too high. And this one call already get us the basics. It outputs total sales, 7 days, 28 days, 90 days, yesterday's sales, price, and commission. And step 2, this might be the most important metric for the whole system. So this 7-day sales divided by 90-day sales tells me how concentrated the product sales are in the most recent week. A high ratio is an acceleration signal, but we still need to check the daily chart because that confirms whether the trend is actually riding. And under 8% is probably not accelerating. 8 to 15% is normal or starting to rise, and 15 to 20% is clearly accelerating. And over 20%, it means strong acceleration. We just need to make sure it's not a 1-day spike. Then check if it's a new product. Anything under 90 days, I treat it as new because I've run GMV max for different brands, and it usually needs times to warm up and learn the pattern, no matter if it's a big brand or a small one. Because usually when a brand pushes out a new product, there are not many videos for the system to learn from yet. And since there's no 90-day history, use 7-day over 30-day instead. It's the same idea, just a different ratio. And for really new products under 30 days, the ratio gets messy. There's barely any history. So there, I just look at 2 things. Is it doing at least 100 units a day? If yesterday is way above, like 130% of the average, the chart is clearly going up and accelerating. And one side note, holding over 100 orders a day tells me the product has real market validation, and in today's GMV max environment, it probably also means there's meaningful ads budget behind it. And step 3, we need to check the last 7 days of sales day by day. There are 3 things. First, continually. At least 5 of the 7 days selling at a similar level. We don't want the sudden spike or just drops right back. Then strengths. Ideally, every single day is over 100 units, at minimum 2 days over 100. And last is acceleration. Ideally, the latest day is at least 1.3 times the day before, so the chart will just look like it's going up. And based on this, everything falls into 4 groups. First, which is the best, stable sales every single day, is a top tier. And second, rising at the end, that's a breakout. And third, maybe it's 1 day or 2-3 days of spike, then it falls back. That usually means 1 viral video or coupon running those days. This one depends. If that viral video clearly has a framework we can recreate, put it on the watch list. And lastly, trending down. The big trend is going down. We probably remove that. But it also depends on the product. It might still fit you. We'll talk about that in a bit. And so last step, after everything above, we already got the products with a real potential. Now, we have the one final check. We need to click into the product detail page to find out. First, check where the sales come from. The product sales can come from videos, live streams, or product card. Ideally, videos are 70% or more, at least 50%. Then take the number 1 video sales divided by the top 10 videos total. That's a concentration. If it's 40% or under, sales are spread out. Different videos are all winning. And 40 to 70%, it means it's somewhat concentrated. Keep an eye on it and go back at what kind of videos are actually winning there. And over 70%, it probably means the whole product is just riding on one winner video. I would be careful with that one because that video might just be luck, or that creator has an edge we cannot copy. And on the flip side, low concentration means different creators are all selling it. Different faces, different styles, all making sales. That tells you the product probably has real demand. That means the product is carrying the sales, not just 1 or 2 person. And that's what we want. So to sum it up, total sales 2K to 40K, then 7 over 90 or 7 over 30 to read the slope of the curve, then video share and top video concentration. Commission, rating, price, brand, those are the less important ones. And my general rule is rating 4 stars and up. and commission after ads should be at least 10%. That's also why I usually recommend skincare and supplements, because brands in those niches pay higher commission and they've got a lot more money to spend. I'm going to put the metrics right here, so screenshot this. This is how I catch products before they take off. Okay, so now we got a list of potential products or products that already popped, but that only gets you the halfway, because a product going viral doesn't mean it's a product for you. You can still make good videos, but good videos on the wrong product is an uphill battle. The odds are just small, so there are 3 more checks. First, can this product's videos be replicated? Just open the recent winning videos on that product and ask, can I borrow something from this video? No matter it's the emotion, the hook, the proof, the visual, or the general framework. And also, make sure you just borrow the framework, not the word-for-word script. I've run the backend for different brands, so I can tell you, if you copy the winning video word for word, you are most likely competing in the exact same pool. The algorithm pushes your video to a very similar group of people. And if the original is already converting, why would someone who didn't buy from that video suddenly buy from your copy? So the ideal way is just copy one part, then pull some inspiration from a few other winning videos and put it together on your own. Second, does this product have an obvious result after using it? So can the viewer see the result in real time, no matter it's a demonstration, the real time before and after, or the problem itself? So take this portable pressure washer as an example.
Look how much faster this thing cleans. It has an adjustable nozzle, so you can easily switch spray modes. It's great for cars, trucks, driveways, and even tough dirty spots. It also comes with a foam cannon attachment. Just pull the trigger and the foam sprays out like an explosion. Unlike those cheap foam sprayers, there's no waiting. In just a few seconds, the entire car is completely covered. It uses a rechargeable battery, so it's super quiet and more powerful.
See, this is instant result, instant transformation. Because it shows instantly, it builds credibility instantly. It's always an easier sell than a product that cannot show instantly. And the product type decides what kind of video you're making. Say it's a product that shows instantly. We need way more application, way more reaction inside one video. And people just love watching reactions. Products that cannot show instantly, like supplements, skincare, anti-aging. The results take weeks, even though the commission is usually higher, so your video becomes somewhat storytelling. You need to convince people your transformation is real. That's also why before and after photos always work. You know those skincare products, if they want to convert, they always have their before image, like always, because people trust transformation and people always stay skeptical. That's just how our brain works. We just need to adapt to that. The only exception is products that are pure emotion or feeling, saying it's perfume, diffusers. Most of the time, they're not really worth focusing on. And third, product and creator fit. You are not your niche because you like all the products in that category. You are your niche because you are the best demonstrator of certain pain points. And let me explain. First, we know people buy from transformation. That's just the easiest way to make people believe in you. So your biggest insecurities can be your biggest win. If you got hollow under eyes, redness, uneven tone, coverage products definitely fit you. But you're probably not the best fit for skincare, because nobody's going to trust you on skincare with redness and uneven tone. But if you have glass skin, then skincare is definitely yours. Or say you got a bigger belly, you're probably a better fit for shapewear, fajas, something with a shaping effect you can show right away than a slimming or debloating supplement. You know what I mean? So a stay-at-home mom can show the real scenario and sell basic mom products, and she'll sell mature skin products better than a younger girl or a boy, because people feel related when you're speaking to your own demographic and your own insecurity. So is this my niche? Is the wrong question. I believe the right one is, which pinpoint am I the best person to demonstrate? And remember those products trending down from earlier when we talk about how to pick product? Most of the time we just remove it, but sometimes a product trends down just because nobody is still making good content that can lift the heavy weight. Usually it's still not worth your time, but there's one exception. You and that product are a real match. You know you can demonstrate the pain point it solves, and you can clearly do better than every video out there. That's why the product data and the person have to be read together. Okay, and here's the exact prompt I give it. All 4 steps, all the number we just went through. Pause right here, copy it, plug in your own API key, or just get an Excel sheet and your niche, and it'll screen products for you. So now you got the whole system, how to spot them early, how to tell if it fits you, and when to push or quit. But I'll be honest with you, the right product only gets you to the starting line. From the operator side, I do this every day. Same exact products, same level creators, some win, some make nothing. The difference is the content, and that part is hard to do alone. Most people never really rewatch their own videos. It feels cringe and it's hard to be objective about your own stuff. So you just post it, it flops, and you never find out why. That's what I do every week with our creators. We pick products together, I review their videos, and we decide when to double down and when to move on. And if you want that, if you want me to look at your products and your videos, I open up a few cost slots. Link is down below. Book one, tell me where you are at, and I'll tell you what I would do. And even if you don't book one, just run your products through this system tonight. I hope this helps you find your product and win. And I'll see you guys on the next one.